2 times pi times the radius. Again, the radius is the distance from the center. Hang on, I need to make this a little thicker. From the center to the edge, that's the radius. So 2 pi times the radius, or just the pi times the diameter, because diameter is 2 times the radius. Okay, so the diameter is all the way across the circle through the center. So you can choose either one, okay, to use. And then arc length, we'll talk about that here in a second. The circumference of a circle with a diameter of 22 inches is 2 pi r, or pi times d. Since I'm given the diameter, I'm just going to go pi times d, which would be 22 pi. That's the circumference of the circle, 22 pi. That's the exact answer. What would I do to get the rounded answer? So what you see is the distance of 1 revolution. To figure out how many we'll have in a minute, we have to multiply each of those by 200. Okay, for the exact answer, 22 times 200, 4,400 pi, because I just multiplied 22 times 200 for that one. Okay, so 4,400 pi inches would be your units. I don't have room to write them. Okay, the other one, I'm going to do 22 times pi times 200, and we're going to get what Zach said, about 13,823 inches. Me on this one. For number 2, there's my drawing. You need to draw that on your picture. It will typically be drawn for you. Okay, but we've got angle AOB. It's got a central angle of 80 degrees, and we want to find the arc length of A to B. Okay, so we want this arc length. We know the radius is 1.3. So remember, to find arc length, we're going to take theta divided by 360 times the circumference. Thank you. Theta is 80 degrees, so we've got 80 divided by 360. We want 80 3/60ths of this circle. Okay? And we're going to multiply that by the circumference, which is what?
2.6.
Whoa. I'm going to do 2 times pi times 1.3. So we'd have, this equals 1.8 centimeters. Is that a rounded or exact answer? Rounded. That is a rounded answer because I multiplied pi into it. Okay, and again, 1.8 centimeters is the arc length from A to B for each one. So for the 16-inch diameter pizza, we're going to do central angle is 45 degrees out of 360 times the circumference. Since we're given the diameter, we're just going to do diameter is 16 pi. For this one over here, we still have a 45-degree central angle. So 45 out of 360. Only now my circumference is 12 times pi. Okay? And we're just going to figure out the answer to each, and that will tell us, hey, how much farther does the ant on the bigger pizza have to crawl? Okay, so for the 16-inch pizza, this ant has to go 2 pi. This ant has to go 1.5 pi, which means how much farther does the ant crawl than the other ant?
Half pi.
0.5 of a pi. So about 1.5.
1.5707.
Yeah, 1.57 further.